Hello, welcome to Easy English. Today I'm going to show you how to make a full English breakfast. But before I start, I just wanted to say that we will be starting an exclusive Easy English podcast for our Patreon members. This podcast will be part of our audio and video membership once we get to 10 members. So click the link below to take you to our Patreon page and sign up. Anyway, let's start and I'll show you what ingredients you'll need. So, a full English or a cooked breakfast or even a fry-up consists of mainly pork sausages, bacon, mushrooms, tomatoes, bread, baked beans and eggs. Now, we're making a traditional English cooked breakfast, but throughout Britain there are different variations, and one which I like to also include, which is part of, I think, the Irish and the Scottish cooked breakfast, is black pudding. It is apparently made up of dried pork blood. It sounds disgusting, it looks disgusting, but it's delicious. So give it a go. I really recommend it. So there's the ingredients. The next thing you'll probably need to make this dish is a sharp knife, and you'll also need a frying pan. And the idea of the full English breakfast is that its simplicity is key, so much so that you'll only need one frying pan to fit everything on. So let's get going. The first thing we're going to do is start the hob, this one and this one. I'm going to make a vegetarian option, so I'm also going to use a second frying pan and probably the microwave for the beans. It's obviously not the healthiest thing because as well as all this ingredients, we're also going to need oil, lots of oil. I'd suggest a big glug. There we go. Okay, first we're going to cook the sausages. So I suggest before putting them in the pan, you cut 4 slits in each one of them to avoid any of the sausages from exploding once they start cooking, and add them to your pan. I'd say the next thing to move on to is your bacon. I recommend getting some back bacon, and this is what will really cure your hangover. Okay, and then give the bacon a little flip, the sausages a little turn, starting to look good. So while the meat is cooking, I would suggest now chopping the mushrooms into smaller pieces. Okay, that's the mushrooms done. Now I'm going to add the baked beans to a bowl ready to go into the microwave. Okay, next up, if you're really into the black pudding idea, I really recommend it. I put it on now, just like that, and like that. Okay, let's give everything another flip. Get things cooking evenly. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh yeah, the bacon is looking good. Okay, so while we wait, let's chop the tomatoes. So you only want to chop them in half, and you're just going to stick them face down on the frying pan and just sort of try to burn the edges, really. I don't really like this part, but it's tradition. This is all starting to look really good. In terms of the sausages, I'd say make sure there are no pinky bits in the middle. And with the bacon, I really like it. It's really crispy. And you can see I've started to burn some of the side bits, but I'll keep cooking that for a lot longer, so I like it really crunchy, but you kind of have it if you like. And the black pudding, you want to cook it until, like the name says, it is black on both sides. Then you know it's good. So now we cook the eggs. I've got some medium eggs. With a traditional English breakfast, you'd only really have it in 2 ways, either fried or scrambled. Now I'm going to do it fried and have it sunny side down, so I'm also going to cook the yolk. So let's add the eggs. Number 1. Number 2. And no shell. Now I'm going to add eggs for the veggie breakfast. Number 1. And number 2. The veggie breakfast is looking a bit sad compared to mine, but I've got a little secret thing going in the oven which I'll show you later. Alright, sausages are starting to look pretty ready. I hope I've timed this right. Okay, so now I think I'm going to start adding the mushrooms. They'll start to shrink very quickly and get really juicy, so you don't want them on there for too long. Just add them on top. Okay, so we're almost there. Probably 90% of the way there. So what you want to do now, this is where you've got to be really quick. You'll get the bread in the toaster, the beans in the microwave, flip your eggs, and stick the tomatoes on, all in one go. So, here we go.
Eggs are flipping. It's getting smoky. Veggie one. Pressure's on, pressure's on. Try not to break any yolk. Smashed it. Tomatoes go on face down. Boom, boom. Bread is going into the toaster.
So we're just waiting now for the beans and the toast to come out. Look at that. And now the veggie option. Get the eggs on. Now tomatoes, the toast. Get the beans on the toast as much as possible. So for vegetarians, I've been secretly in the oven cooking some vegetarian sausages. Ooh, they look good. Lovely. So there you go. A cooked breakfast, a full English breakfast, a full English or a fry-up, however you want to call it. Done. Let me know your experience with the full English, how you got on making it, and if it cured your hangover. We'll see you next time. Bye!